Hi, welcome to the
Hello.
channel. It's Jacqueline and Allison,
Yes.
and we're here to, well, Thanksgiving's on the way.
Welcome to October.
Yeah. How'd that happen?
Yes.
And we wanted to talk about families
Yeah.
and holidays.
Holidays.
And particularly, Allison has some tips for dealing with families over the holidays because we're not all the Waltons.
No, and I think all of us probably have some memories of those awkward moments at Thanksgiving or Christmas or wherever it is, whatever the holiday is, Easter, everybody's gathered together, and all of a sudden things go left.
Right.
And what was supposed to be a great time and excitement turns out to be a bit of the family nightmare.
Well, and it's always the see, I think when you look back on things with nostalgia, through the lens of nostalgia, you think that things were a lot better than they actually were, and then you expect them to be as good as your brain's telling you it was.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You almost make up a story, but you know what I mean? You things in the past always look better or worse than they actually were, but maybe we're telling ourselves these stories and setting up our own expectations. Right?
I think we tend to, they are important, and Jackie and I are all about family and connection, those things. And so it is important to connect and gather your tribe together, but I think we do tend to romanticize it sometimes, and we don't tend to prepare enough. So that's why we wanted to do this show today, was to talk about basically how you can prepare and what kind of tips and tricks you can have in your pocket to really help that be a meaningful experience for you and not just be distracted with some of the chaos.
And you don't even have to write this down. I will put the notes in the description box.
Yeah. So the first thing I would say is, like I said, is be prepared. And, we know that there's going to be ups and downs.
Yeah.
We know you've got, the more family you've got there in the kitchen, the more cooks you got in the kitchen, the more stress, the mother-in-law, everybody's telling you how to do your turkey or how to make your gravy or, all those things. And then you're just like, okay, this year I just want to, order in a turkey, but they're upset because you didn't get it from Whole Foods and whatever it is. We know there's going to be ups and downs.
Yeah. I like this ordering the turkey idea, though.
Yeah.
Actually, mental note.
More and more people are doing that.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
And I'm a strong believer that, if you love to make it, do it, right? But it's not everybody's thing. And also, if you can create spaces for you to be less stressed and enjoy yourself more, that's going to be great. And if you are a parent, you can be anybody in the family, but if you are a parent, you're really going to be the anchor to your children. Yeah. So less stressed you are, the less stressed they're going to be.
Right. And they're going to feed off of whatever you're giving.
Yes.
You're emoting.
Yeah. And off of the turkey
especially with the younger ones. The older ones, they'll either be snitty or not. Who knows? But,
who knows? Well, they'll have their
Teenagers,
own drama. They'll have their own drama
exactly.
going on, right?
Exactly.
So the next point I'd like to make is, like I said, we kind of romanticize things.
Yeah.
So align your expectations with reality.
Right.
Don't just build it up in your head. This is going to be the best ever, and it's going to be the most meaningful. And I haven't seen Uncle Harry forever, and oh my goodness, he's sick, so we have to put everything and make this the biggest, best. No, just align your expectations with reality. And I always say, if you've got big expectations, you're going to have big disappointments. So if you have realistic expectations, you're a lot more likely to have a very enjoyable and meaningful time. Yeah. Right? So that's another one I would say.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point.
Get your priorities in the right spot.
Yeah.
Like we said, if you're not the person that wants to make the turkey, but you're having it at your house, there's nothing wrong with finding alternative ways.
I've already picked that up now as a point. Actually, that's a legit thing.
It is, and lots of people do it.
Yeah, because it's not my priority to cook.
No.
And it isn't my priority to spend all day
in the kitchen
figuring out how to make stuffing.
No.
Without killing anyone.
Yeah. which is an important factor.
Another thing.
Right? We want things fully cooked.
Yeah.
But, and I said, if it's something that you enjoy, and really, if that's something that
has
nurturing
meaning.
Your family has meaning. So this is what we're talking about. We want
the priority.
You have a meaningful Thanksgiving. So we want to try to prepare for that. So
maybe thinking about what's important to you about the experience, and then prioritize that.
Yes.
As opposed to what everyone else thinks you should be doing.
Right.
Or prioritizing.
Right. And know that you're not going to please them anyways.
Can't please everyone.
Right. And
this is ginger ale, by the way. I'm not drinking wine.
But it's in a lovely glass. So talking about having a little laugh, that's an important thing. Is, there's humor in absurdity. And there is nothing like a family gathering to have some humorous, absurd moments if you allow yourself. Because those are some of the best stories. Yeah. Are true. The crazy Thanksgiving dinner when, And so just enjoy. Yeah. Laugh it off.
Yep.
Laugh it off.
Yep.
Right?
And it's not going to last forever. You know that the dinner is going to be 4 hours. You're not, you know what I mean? So there is room for humor.
There is, and that's a really good point.
It's not a life sentence.
It's not a life sentence. It's a meal. and just
it's okay to laugh. It's okay to.
And when somebody is maybe really annoying you or coming at you for whatever, then that's a really good time to just try to make it into a story. Imagine yourself telling this as a story.
Like
to
observe,
somebody
from the outside.
Yeah.
Put yourself out of the situation.
Well, and there's a term for it, and we call it a participant observer.
Yeah.
Right? Where you're actually, and it's a really good technique, and not just for family holiday dinners. But
other things.
Other things. If you're feeling emotionally charged about something or triggered, one of the best things to do is imagine that you're a reporter and how you would report this story back.
Yeah.
And it gives you a little bit of the distance. And if you combine that with a little bit of humor, how would you tell this story in a humorous way back? It's actually a great technique to help you enjoy your gatherings more.
Yeah.
Now, the other one is, as much as we might want to indulge in some of the nice wine, etc., at these meals, I'm not saying don't. I'm saying pay attention, limit your intake, and avoid the hot topics at dinner. Yeah. Don't, it's not the time to get into the controversial things.
No.
And especially...
no talking about Donald Trump. Especially if you have fans of Donald Trump at your dinner party.
Really don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So, try to think of, there's lots of other conversations you can, what would you initiate? Like, if you wanted to get a nice conversation going at the table, what do you think would be a
My favorite go-to is travel. I always talk with people about travel and ask them where the best places they've gone, where they wouldn't recommend going, because it's not it's generally not an emotionally charged subject. And so that's my favorite subject.
What a good idea. See that Jackie's already come with
And I'm interested in it. Yeah. I'm interested in people's experiences. And I'm interested in travel.
And one of the things I like to initiate conversation about sometimes, especially at Thanksgiving, is what am I grateful for?
True.
And in fact, I think we are planning and going to have a show coming
There'll be
up
an upcoming
around gratitude.
Actually, next I'll put they're about gratitude and about the meaning of that. And so
which is perfect for just before Thanksgiving. But we'll save some of our good stuff for that show. Yeah. But back to our holiday meal, our holiday gathering is, do set your boundaries. It's okay to take a step back. Yeah. It's okay to distance yourself if something's going wrong, right? Like if you can't control those people, you can't control anybody anyways except yourself. Yeah. So, set your boundary. If you need to go into another room and distance yourself from a conversation that is going left, then that's okay. And don't try to control other people.
You can only control your own reaction.
Yeah,
there's unfortunately nothing you can do about crazy Aunt Gladys,
and she's not going to change now.
She's not going to be less crazy just because.
No. It's not going to change. No. Anticipate it. And like we said, shift your perspective. Yeah. Right? And what I mean by that is give others a break. Yeah. They're stressed out too.
Yeah.
right? Like, we don't know. We're not in.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you have to really,
Yeah.
you have to, I guess, practice kindness
practice kindness.
or empathy.
Yeah.
So you really, you don't know what somebody else is actually going through, but.
So that's a good thing to do, is just
Yeah.
be kind and give them a break, and know that, you know, maybe they're stressed out, and maybe that's why, you know,
Yeah.
your aunt or your mother or your
Yeah.
sister or your brother or your son or your partner got a little edgy
Yeah.
with you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we don't
Yeah.
have to take it all so personally. Right?
So what I've learned is
Okay.
that I can order in turkey.
Yes, you can.
And that's what I've taken away.
Yes. So when I come to Jackie's at Thanksgiving.
So those are some tips on how to get through the holiday season. I will put them below. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel by pushing one of these two buttons that's right there on your screen. If you have any comments to make or a good stuffing recipe that you
Yes.
think I won't kill anyone with,
Yeah.
please feel free. And
Feel
also
free to
visit
share.
us on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're under Master Your Mental Health on Facebook, so search us out. I'll leave a link in the
That'd be
in the
great.
description box.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'd
So-
love to hear from you guys.
We
So
certainly would, and happy Thanksgiving.
and thanks for joining us.
Yay. Thank
We're
you for joining
grateful.
us. Bye-bye.
Bye.